Hello, everyone! We know that we said last time, like a few weeks ago, that the next game we were going to do was Eclipse Phase, and we're still going to do that after that. But I was kind of roped into creating a very large, very complex, and very intense adventure for Shadowrun, 5th edition, that I didn't plan on doing. And here we are.
Someone's stolen all my bits. Where's the dice? I don't know what's going on.
Unfortunately, because I don't have the, thingo, I can't use Fantasy Grants for this, but that's okay, because I'm kind of a Roll20 wizard to begin with. Welcome to Dracula Idea, the rather fantastically named Shadowrun adventure for beginner players, 4 to 6 beginner players.
Is that age?
Mm-hmm. Up to you. It's actually this number's of players.
I know.
Yeah, I got it. Here we are with somewhat of the usual crew, and for once, Gray is not the DM. That's me. I'm the game master, Dicktron. He's here, and he's ready to
We're all gonna die.
I'd like to point out for now, nothing of this is my fault for once.
Absolutely none of it.
You are now outside the tin pissing in, Gray. How does it feel?
Oh, I was drinking lots of water last night, ready for this.
Oh god.
So who's Fixer? Is the Fixer, do you think? So who gets contacted here?
Who's Fixer?
Who's Fixer is the one who gets contacted here.
I do have a 3-3 Fixer called Dicktron.
No you don't. You have a 3-3 Fixer named Dunk Savage.
Okay, Dunk Savage.
Yeah, alright. So Dunk Savage calls up Frank from accounting here. You can introduce yourself later, don't worry about it. You're gonna be on a plane ride for a while.
Oh.
So Frank from accounting, you get a ping on your comlink. It's from your everybody's favoritely named and best fixer of all time, Dunk Savage.
I accept the call or open the email with trepidation.
Hey, Chama. How do you like Europe?
I know it's a country that exists.
Europe isn't a country, friend. Europe's a continent.
Is it?
The American educational system has really gone downhill, guys.
Anyway, buddy, I got a real interesting job for you this time. Like, real nice. You and up to, 5 of your friends, you get to go on a most expenses paid trip. It's a pretty sweet gig, doesn't it? That doesn't sound like?
You know what? I would say what's the catch, but I need work right now.
Yeah?
So yeah.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So,
how it is.
Al Johnson here, he's a Mr. Onisiferous Leech.
Say what
just
now?
gets called Leech all the time. Anyway, Leech is... Oh, man, he's even paying to get gear smuggled in if you need to.
I do have, do you do vehicles?
No, he's not doing vehicles. You have to pay for that yourself, but...
I got that.
Anyway, he says he just wants some security for some weekly art auctions and some minor bodyguard work. Which is weird, because he's paying for 6 people being flown in from Seattle all the way over to Poland.
Well, you know how it is, but they don't have the same quality of runner over there as they do here.
I mean, they don't have much quality of runners, period. They just got off of a war.
Well, that means they have a lot of dispersed, special people, probably.
Well, regardless, he seems like an extravagant spender, I guess. He's grabbing people from across the pond like this. The best part, though, is that it looks like no one else has wanted this one. Everyone else got scared off from Poland rep. Idiots. They've been peaceful for a few years. It should be easy. It's really great pay. For the auctions alone, it's 1,000 new yen an hour.
Clearly. Clearly, they don't know opportunity when they hear it. Sign me up.
That's 10,000 new yen for the auctions alone. And then you got bodyguard work and whatever else he wants you to do. Oh, yeah, by the way, it does say that he has other jobs and he needs you to not refuse to do them. Because he kind of can't get any other help if he's flying these 6 people in from across the ocean.
Ooh, so you're saying this is not just one contract, but a list of them?
Kinda. It's with the same guy.
I can do with a tour of good employment.
Anyway, you're pretty much going to be there for a month, it looks like. And you can find other jobs, if you need to, and have time off during that month.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1,000 yen an hour. That's nuts.
Sounds too good to be true.
Yeah. I guess you should be at least a little bit careful, because, the guns and stuff mess with you. But I think he's got a pretty good rep here.
You know me. I got Hugin and Moonin for if I need to get if anything goes wrong.
So, who do you think you're going to bring along?
Well, I got this doc. Well, unfortunately, most of the people I know who are good faces about. I have this one chick who's useful. I know this one guy who's good with a med pack. The guy who can actually talk is on hard times. He looks a bit all right,
so you got your 5. I got it.
Yeah.
Just go to the airport in in a couple days, and you should be good.
Gotcha. Cool. Anything else, sir? Can I get the addresses and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Cool. Just don't want you to have your ring off without you giving that stuff. No, forget what people get.
Oh. Later, Gemma.
Later, Chumma. Or later, man.
Has anyone not been on a plane before, do you think?
I have pilot aircraft.
Has anyone not, flown before, do you think?
What?
Turtle?
You mean the characters, or?
Characters, yeah.
Yeah, Turtle has definitely not been on a plane, ever.
And I'm from out of country anyway, so...
Yeah, if he's currently in Seattle, Virgil's probably been on a plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd hope Sir Rupert has seeing he's from England.
Yeah, alright, so most of you have. Oh, it's not really much of a thing, then.
Not sure about Doc Holliday because he does seem to have more knowledge and stuff that he might be trained in some sort of higher education, but somehow lost his...
There are places
I have
to get that.
I have a pilot license.
Yeah, so he might not be.
So, Doc Holliday and Turtle, basically, for no plane experience.
And that's not really that big of a deal. It was mostly if anyone was playing something a little more bestial. Because plane rides would be very uncomfortable for someone like that.
No, we got standard human groups.
Alright, so the plane ride.
Surprising how to...
You have to wait at the airport for, overly long amounts of time, obviously.
They're not gonna shoot my gun, are they?
I was actually about to say, isn't the airport thing one of the few places where us having fake sins might be an issue because they actually check those pretty seriously?
Don't worry about it for now.
Yeah.
There is enough. There's a guy funneling enough money in that they don't care.
Yeah, actually, before you actually you go to the airport, before you walk in, a couple of folks wearing, coats and everything. A couple of people come up to you with a bunch of bags. You're Leech's group, right?
Sir Rupert?
Just kind of nod.
Yep.
Yes, of course we are.
Aye.
Well, if you can't put your gear in here, you can't get over there otherwise.
That's the kind of problem myself, sir. I'm self-funding my own the extraction of my own vehicle to the hot zone.
Yeah, that's all right. It's the other stuff,
The guns. I'll put my gun into the bag.
Yeah, my 2 guns go in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Virgil slowly takes off his 3 guns and 2 swords.
See, we're always waiting in line when you do this.
Slowly puts them in the bag.
I'll put my stuff in the bag.
He puts one of his pistols on the top and says, "If you touch this, it will be the last thing you see."
We have to touch it to put it in the bags, and to be able to bring it back to you, guy.
I very quietly take laser out of my bag, hand it to the guy, and then a couple battery packs.
No. You don't take the laser out of the bag. You take a box, nondescript, with the.
I didn't shell out for an actual case for it. Okay.
No, I was just messing.
I also toss a few grenades into the bag there because grenades.
They very hastily check to see if the pin is on or not. It is.
That's good because I didn't. Also, they're grenade launcher grenades.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
So just don't throw them very, heavily.
And let's see
Gently
here.
throw them.
I think that's the only rating F thing I have, and I have licenses for it.
I don't let you take a weapon on the plane anyway.
I'm gonna have issues getting on the plane.
Why?
Most of my cybernetics are forbidden.
No, you'll be alright.
Just drop them into silent.
Remember this. We're probably taking a private charter where the security is minimal.
I mean, no, you're actually just taking like an American Airlines flight, but
business class.
It'd be No, it'd be passenger class.
Fuck.
Yeah, this is not going to be particularly comfortable or anything. He's paying for y'all to get over to Poland, but he's not paying for y'all to get over to Poland comfortably.
It's okay. It's not Spirit Airlines. We're good.
So when was the last plane crash? Are we about due one?
A couple weeks ago, I think.
Oh, okay, we're safe then.
Yeah, like that's a pretty good track record.
Yeah. Wait. So I need to put the drones in cargo as well.
Yeah. So the thing is, if these are going over by water, they're not going to arrive on the same day as you.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, made me feel naked.
Maybe a little bit, but we can take the drones, but we just can't take and looks up at your SUV. That?
Oh. No, yeah, don't worry. Bessie knows where I'm at, so you can take her across.
Basically the idea here is that Frank is getting like a private cargo done for him.
To take my big ass truck, my
Paid like how much? 6,000 or 8,000 new yen for this?
8,100.
Yeah. All right. That's plenty of payment to get it over there safely. All right, and like I said, you gotta wait for like 4 hours as the plane is starts to get ready to go at all, and then you get delayed for another 2.
God damn it!
Yeah,
doing quite well today.
So, how y'all been? Had jobs and all that such?
Food? Ooh, do you think they're gonna feed us on this flight?
I'd
pay for it.
Probably NutriPaste. Anything.
Better than thing. Yeah, it's not gone very well recently.
Only if you pay for it, and it'll probably be like some soy peanuts.
Oh well.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
I take it Sir Rupert is not picky.
Can't afford to
He's
be picky.
British.
Yeah.
I had to ask, what lifestyle did you pay for? Did you grab, Gray?
Low.
Ditto.
Yeah.
That's
I did think about
who else has a medium?
I have a medium. I wish it was gonna go for high, but
I almost had to go for street. I did not have much money at all, so Rupert is dirt poor.
Sir Rupert the squatter.
Yeah.
He's on hard.
He's
experienced
rich. He's experienced rich.
Alrighty.
And then you're on the plane. You know what's a good time to introduce your characters?
No.
When you're like a single row of 3 seats, and you're all sitting on that same row. That was a good time.
And the satyr's probably not very comfortable.
Oh, absolutely not. No, it's like it's not. It is not sized for orc-sized folks at all. Like,
I
it's
get
Why
to-
don't we just
The plane's
go-
probably a little bit short for me.
I'm a dwarf. I've got plenty of leg room.
We could probably just go straight across the tokens.
Yeah, like that's your seating order. Even how about
Oh,
that?
nice.
Ooh, window
Nice.
seat. Ow.
Yay! Not anymore. You get the aisle.
Not
No,
anymore.
no. You want the alley seat because you get more leg room, and you need the leg room.
Yeah.
That's true.
Whereas I don't care about the leg room.
Yeah, no, like Sir Rupert is probably snug as a bug back there at his window seat.
Yep. It's in the sky. Everything going past. Oh, look, dragon. Okay.
If a dragon goes past, we've got problems.
He's just going to say that to see what reaction he can get.
Shit.
Okay, so I'm Sir Rupert. Ex-British officer, trained in Sandhurst. You know, properly discharged, honourably, of course. Not at all lying about any of this stuff.
Not that you could tell.
Not that you can tell anyway. He's the face. I say experienced, rich. He's got good stats, good skills, but no money. Really, no money. He's going to be like scrubbing off this, panhandling if he has to pay for anything big. Apart from that, though, he's a likable guy. Makes a good first impression, but he tends to be known as he's quite unlucky. Probably quite a lot of his money problems stem from the fact that he gambles, but he's also unlucky.
Do you have the unlucky negative quality?
I have bad luck.
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I love
We're all
it.
gonna die.
Jesus Christ.
Get us all killed.
The wailing and the gnashing of teeth.
Oh, I was actually looking at that and I was like, that's way too bad to take.
Hail Cyber Satan.
What can I say? I needed the points.
Oh,
Did you really,
Jesus.
Gray?
It sounded fun. It's a one shot. What do I care?
Well, the thing is, how much edge do you have? Because it's pretty much it's worse with more edge.
2. I only have 2 edge.
Okay.
That's reasonable.
That's reasonable. Alright, that's pretty much sums him up.
All right. Next on the list will be Doc Holliday.
Hold on.
Oops, sorry about that.
A waitress comes up, not waitress, a hostess comes up to Frank from accounting.
Yes, ma'am.
Please no vaping on the flight.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I noticed that it's vaping because actual tobacco or anything else like that probably is way too expensive.
Surprisingly
Also,
not,
he's a
actually.
LARPer. It like no way wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Doc Holliday, how are you doing today?
Well, Doc Holliday is kind of odd to see here. He is a street doctor, although he does have his own place. He doesn't live out on the streets. I was tempted to do that, but nah. He's a rather bright fellow, and he's also magically active. So he does what he can for the people on the sad streets of Seattle, taking care of anybody who's injured, curing the various diseases people get because there's absolutely zero medical care out there for people who are on the streets. And generally doing what he can to be a decent person. He does have means to protect himself magically, but he also has means to protect himself otherwise. And in general, he is probably on this in order to raise funds for more medical equipment or to do some more bigger treatments for certain folks.
How about certain folks like the one to your right?
Exactly.
All right.
Okay. Turtle is the specialist of special snowflakes. I
Oh my
kind
god,
of
you
went all
actually
out
said
on
it.
this one. Of course I did, because it's being true. Turtle is an adept who is also a decker, and she happens to be a changeling. Changelings are, well, they're very odd. Her particular weirdness is, well, one, her hair is a bright orange right now. It won't be for very long. Well, it will, it's only played. But, she has mood hair. She's nocturnal, which means this is during the day, right?
Oh yeah. This is like
Yeah, she's just incredibly unstable, and she has the ability to perceive electricity and technology, which means she's almost a technomancer, but not quite. She's so unstable that she actually needs Doc Holliday's help just to maintain a stable mental state at all. Oh, fantastic! It's like new.
yeah, so it's like the worst possible part of the day for you too.
So yeah,
you're
that's two
actually-
composure dice right now.
So, well,
And
the
we're
thing is, though, is
actually-
that you're.
We're actually in a crowd too, because it's a plane.
Yeah, I just said two composure dice. She has a very hair triggered temper, and she
I was
works
about
for
to say,
Doc
she's
Holliday.
probably
She's only here
asleep.
because of Doc Holliday. Nah, the plane hasn't even taken off yet, or has
Alright.
it?
By now it has.
Okay.
Tranquilizers all
It-
day long.
It's probably though way too uncomfortable for her to sleep.
Let's see here. I mentioned before she carries a laser because she's too physically weak to use normal guns. She has really low stats, not much in the way of skills that aren't computer related, and had a fuck ton of money to buy gear because you need to do that as a decker. The other thing about her decking is that she sticks to augmented reality instead of
Virtual.
hot sim.
She actually
And
gets worse at it if she goes into hot sim.
Yes, I get slower. Oh,
So-
and she has a mild addiction to tag erasers, which are little electromagnetic pulse guns. She can feel that, so gives a bit of high. Anyway, onward.
How
That was
about you there, Mr. Goatman?
Virgil is a Greek satyr who is currently trying to remember where he put his gun. His hand keeps going down to his hip like he expects it to be there.
Nice.
He is a
roll a memory
mystic
check.
adept who is also fast as fuck. He's a Greek. He sells himself as a scout and a marksman, and he is not very happy at the moment.
Gun's gone. I don't like it.
Guns gone, cramped spaces, people around.
Your trigger finger is itchy.
Some asshole with like a
trigger to
really, really ostentatious camo jacket in front of you. Yeah,
The worst part is it looks better than his.
yeah, maybe a little bit. No, actually, no. You're wearing like high fashion armor and shit, so
Yeah.
you actually look pretty well dressed. This guy right here, not so much. He's wearing like an ugly camo jacket.
Anyway, he's chatting to his new gun buddy in the next seat.
Yes. That would be me.
Mhm.
Uko, the resident Finn.
He does have a real name, as everyone else.
He
here
does have a real name, yes.
It's just no one uses it.
No. But his real name is arguably more fun to pronounce. Because Finland.
Not Bill Hunky, right?
Yeah, Tapio Hanki. He is the street Sam, although he's a bit more street than Sam. You can't actually hit him with bullets.
Literally impossible. No one's ever done it before.
He's never been shot. He doesn't know what it feels like. Kinda doesn't want to know. He is, generally speaking, pretty average at everything. Except dodging bullets. He can dodge bullets all day.
He doesn't really have much character. He's mostly just good at dodging bullets.
Yeah. He is addicted to caffeine, though.
And
Oh,
bullets.
Oh, so you're like Neo. You can't dodge bullets. You just won't have to.
Yeah.
They just swerve out of the way for some reason.
Yeah.
He is, in fact, Fortune from Metal Gear Solid 2.
Doesn't quite have a railgun, but
Nanomachines.
pretty
Look.
close.
I could have bought the railgun, but I thought dodging things was more important.
He also
He
wouldn't
has a
have-
point.
yeah.
I could have bought the railgun to bring into Poland for bodyguard duty. By the way, he is a licensed bodyguard.
Oh, so you're the only person who could legally be employed as a bodyguard.
Well, licensed in the sense that
The license is fake, yes.
yes.
But according to the the world at large, you were the only one who could legally be employed as a bodyguard.
Yes. Also a bounty hunter.
The only place in the world where that's really legal is in the UCAS and the
North
Philippines.
America.
Yeah. Yeah, but everything is licensed. We're good. He also has a really big gun. Not as
Not
big as turtles.
as the scouting rifle, but
and
My
not
gun
as big as
isn't
turtles.
actually- no, my gun isn't big. It's a pistol,
Mhm.
but it is a laser.
Yeah. Also, my entire concept may or may not be based on the White Death.
A little bit, just a little bit.
They probably
Plays
wouldn't let me
hunting.
bring a Tega racer onto the plane, would they?
No. Sorry. Like, that's definitely no. You don't want on your plane for stray, EMPs to go off.
It's very small and localized, but yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that would go really bad.
look, they
I don't
want
think
you to turn off
localized
your
makes a difference
phone.
on a plane.
Like, they want you to turn off your comm links when you're on a plane, alright?
Oh,
That
look,
might
we've got
be
this new
kinda
app
hard.
that says Wings Drop Off app.
So, after Uko is Frank from accounting.
Yeah, I'm Frank from accounting, and I have just accepted a quest. It may come in be part of a quest chain. That means I can get Buko experience point source.
I hate you already.
Doc Holliday
There's
just
a reason-
turns over to see Frank and just just shakes his head. No.
There's a
It's more
reason
Buku
Rufus on
Fox.
this side of the plane. He may have spent some of his very precious money bribing a certain air hostess for the seating.
Oh god, I'm gonna love you guys. But yeah, I'm Frank from accounting. I am the rigger. I have had extreme cerebral enhancements, cerebellum and frontal lobe and back lobe. And so I have seven reaction and 6 intuition and 7 logic. Shit for skills though.
he's
I'm
the
kind of
stat monkey.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I also am a renowned mechanic. I have 9 in every mechanical skill. Mechanic skill.
Pretty good at being a rigger, guys.
Yes.
Pretty good. Really bad at
I
being a
have-
LARPer. Like,
I have-
really bad. But he
I
loves
have
it.
made all my points in all these things, so I know now that I can do these things with these points. Anyway, I gotta stay in character. Moving on.
Hey,
was
everyone's
all
been
of
introduced. Here's the
Yay!
next best and most best character in the game. Is this guy right in front of Virgil. His name is Quincy Morrison. He's going to immediately introduce himself to Virgil as, "Hey, how are you doing today? I'm Quincy Morrison."
Yeah, Virgil's just gonna glare at him as he continues with the hip.
"Hi, guy with the helmet. How are you doing today? I'm
Immediately
Quincy
goes-
Morrison."
Hello, Quincy Morrison. I am Uko.
Is there anything else to that name? Or is it just Uka?
Is just Uko.
Oh, that's interesting. Hi. What are you gonna do in Poland?
That's an excellent
I'm
question.
going to go meet a friend of mine that I've been talking with for a few years. He's a doctor.
Ah. I've never talked to Doctor.
I've just got my hands in my head and
Is that
just pointing
finished?
at Doc.
Never talked to a doctor. Never needed to.